Here is the best game user settings for Fortnite Chapter 5, which will improve performance and reduce lag in your game. What you have to do is, in your search bar, simply you have to type run. And here you have to type the command %appdata %, click OK. Once appdata loads, what you have to do is, if you click on this app data, go to local and find Fortnite game. Double click and open it, go to save, config, Windows client, and you will find the file game user settings. Now make sure you right click on this, go to properties, and read only is not ticked. If you tick read only, whatever changes you do, it will not reflect on the game, so make sure read only is not ticked. Click OK, open the file. Now over here, the things which we need to change in order to get the best out of the game, first and foremost thing you're gonna find is over here, which is B motion blur and B show grass. Make sure the B motion blur is false and the B show grass is also false. Make sure both those settings are completely false. After that, you can scroll down. For the B show FPS, that is completely your choice. If you want to see the FPS in the corner of your screen, or you don't want to see, you can put it false over here. After that, you're gonna find two more settings, which is the latency tweak 1 and latency tweak 2. Latency tweak 1 should be false and the latency tweak 2 should be 0 over here. After that, we're gonna scroll down. The next setting which you have to see is the B allow download high resolution MIPS. Make sure this is false. It will be false by default, but in some cases if it is true, make sure this is false. Next setting is B allow low power mode. This should be false. If it is true, you will get a lot of problems because the game is not using as much power as it requires, so you make sure this is completely false. After that, B allow multi-threading rendering. This should be true. This is a very important setting, so make sure B allow multi-threading rendering should be true. After that, B show temperature should be false over here. Next setting which you have to see is the B use VSync. Make sure this is false as well. After that, the four settings, which is the resolution size X, resolution size Y, and the user confirm resolution and the user confirm resolution Y. Make sure you choose the resolution which you prefer. I would recommend you, if you're a low-end gamer, use a stretch resolution, which will improve your FPS quite a bit more. If you're not aware about how to use stretch resolution, you're gonna see a video on the top right hand corner in the I button, or it will flash over here. You can go ahead in the video, watch the video, learn how to use stretch resolution in your game, whichever stretch resolution you prefer. After that, next setting which you have to see is the frame rate limit. For me, the game is frame rate limited to 200 FPS. If you're a low-end gamer, you could probably put it to 60 FPS or maybe 50 FPS, whichever you prefer. You can try different FPSs, but I would recommend you that you should cap your FPS, that is, you limit your FPS to any one particular number. Even if you have a very high-end graphic card, it will give you better out of the game. Next setting which you have to check is the allow user settings low input latency mode. This should be false, and the low input latency mode enabled, this should be true. So make sure you don't get confused in these two settings. The first one, that is the latency mode or allow user settings, should be false, and the low input latency mode enabled should be true. After that, the anti-aliasing method should be disabled. We don't want to use any anti-aliasing method in the game, and the super resolution quality should be on performance mode. That will give you the best out of the game. Download high resolution textures should be disabled. I have disabled it permanently, but you can disable it temporarily if you want, or you can use this command which is disable permanently. Put it over here as I have written. It will disable it and it will never download any high resolution textures for your game. Next up, you can copy these 5 settings which are important, which is the global illumination quality. I have put it at 1, reflection quality is 1, Nantite global illumination quality I have put at 1, and the reflection quality is 1 as well. This is just because it will put a number from 1 to 5. 5 means the higher quality, 1 means the lower quality, so I've put all of them as low. So make sure all these 5 values, that is 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, all are at 1. That is the lowest possible quality. This will also help you in order to get a bit more performance out of the game. Next important setting, you have to come down to scalability groups. Now here all the magic happens. This is very important. First and foremost, the resolution quality, which by default will be on 100%. If you have never opened this file before, I would recommend you to put any number less than 100. You won't see much of a difference between 95 and 100, but you will get a better performance if you put a little bit less than 100. I have put it on 98, but sometimes I even play on 95. You won't see much of a difference, but there will be a lot of difference in the performance. So make sure you choose a number less than 100. You can put anywhere between 95 to 98, any number, whichever you prefer. After that, view distance quality I have put in 1. Anti-aliasing I'm not using. Shadow 0. Post-processing quality is 0 as well. Texture quality is the lowest 1. Effects quality, foliage quality is 0. Shading quality I'm gonna put 1 here as well. And the global illumination quality is 0. Reflection quality is 0 as well. Landscape quality I'm gonna put 1 over here. After that, you're gonna scroll down over here and you're gonna find the D3DH preference. preference, make sure the preferred RHI is DX11. Currently there has been some issues with DX11 as people are getting crashes in the game. Fortnite have acknowledged the issue, but probably it will be fixed in the next update, or maybe they will release a patch in the recent times. But I would recommend you to put DX11 here. For many players it will be DX11 by default as well, so make sure you choose DX11 over here. Once you have done everything, you go to the file over here and click on save. Once you have saved the file and close the file, simply right click, go to properties, make sure you choose the read only, click apply, click OK, and that's it. So that was the best game user settings for Fortnite Chapter 5. If you have any other issues, you can put them in the comment section. I'll try to help you out as fast as possible. If this video improved your performance and give you a bit more FPS, please don't forget the like button. Consider subscribing my channel if you're new here. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.